Hello gamers, this is Windshear bringing you some Battlefield 3 commentary on Operation Metro. Haven't done this in a little while. Wanted to talk you through this match. It was a pretty good match and encourage you to watch it through. There's a little special treat a little over halfway through this video. It was pretty impressive, a lot of fun, and I think you'll get a kick out of watching that kill feed. But I think I ended up going like 84 kills and 15 deaths, something like that. I can't recall exactly, but you'll of course see the score at the end. This is on my server, the One Windshear server on the PlayStation Network. A lot of you have inquired about playing with me. Feel free to join my server. I am on there occasionally, and we try to keep the map rotation fairly mainstream and enjoyable and diverse at the same time. And we also try not to kick or ban players. Unless you're being a complete, basically guys that get banned deserve it. And there are players out there that we do occasionally come across. It's not their play style by any means. It's just their attitude, or they're being, just exceptionally vulgar or immature. That'll get you the ban hammer at some point in time if you get on nerves too much. But again, we try to limit that. Operation Metro, again, I'm playing here with my clan, One World Order, a lot of good players in my clan. Feel free to issue us a challenge anytime. Post a comment on this video if you're interested in a clan match. We're not completely competitive all the time, but we do enjoy a competitive match here and there as our players continually advance in their skill level. We tend to like a little more of a challenge, but this turned out to be one of those matches. Surprisingly, you never know what to expect when you're playing Battlefield 3 on some of these multiplayer matches, and you just think it's gonna go one way, and all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, this just got difficult. What happened? And that's what happened in this match. At first it was kind of just so not too difficult, but then I don't know, I think we got some more advanced players that just started joining the match, and they just kind of snowballed, and all of a sudden we're like, whoa, this is an uphill battle. All of a sudden, what happened? Put the tryhard pants on and let's get to it here. Now, my loadout here again, and I encourage you to watch my review of this weapon if you've not seen it. The M240 Bravo with a foregrip and a flash suppressor. I've coined this weapon the Black Widow, and some people ask me, Windshear, you never really mentioned that video why you called it the Black Widow, which that was kind of an afterthought after I made the video. There you go. Back rage. Love it. Love support class guns. Just drop them down. The reason I call it the Black Widow is because it's a man-eater. Black Widows, they usually eat the male. Most Black Widows, or the female variants of them. But anyway, they eat the male after they mate with them, which is kind of funny. But, that's why they kind of get called man-eaters, because they literally do eat the male spider. So this gun, I just coined it because I think it's appropriate. I mean, just look at this. I mean, just massacring these guys. Medium range all day long. I've even made some long-range shots with this. And I'll break down this footage here again. This is a pretty good kill streak I got going on here as I, address the threat from behind, because here, this is the worst position you really have in this match, is when you only have one position Bravo, and the team has Alpha and Charlie. I mean, here you get sandwiched all day long. Now you're noticing me here throwing down C4 in hot spot areas. This is a new tactic. I'm kind of, I'm utilizing more, and I don't get kills with it all the time, as you can see here. It's difficult watching that mini map, try to get an idea where they are. And again, here, just peek in this corner, catch them off guard, short range, M240B. Just massacre them. Come back around, try to flank the team all the time. You can see my strategy here. It's about trying to utilize my weapons' strengths to my advantage, and not trying to go toe-to-toe all the time against assault class guys, but trying to use kind of sneak attacks, flanking tactics. Moderating my fire rate to take on those. Now that would be a good place to put C4 right there next to that wall, because right here is a guy nestled in that corner there. If it's dropped 3 of his teammates. Right now, that would just easily finish him off, and I think his teammate next to him. But you can see, again, C4 is a really good tool to put down on spawn points or near hot spots on capture positions. Kind of like, a lot of people criticize people of doing that, and like that conquest domination on close quarters. But, you obviously got much more area to deal with a normal conquest, but still a good tactic nonetheless to kind of put that in areas that guys like to hunker down on when they're capturing positions, particularly on this map. You'll see me utilize that tactic as I go on here. Again, look at these guys flooding down here on our left flank straight ahead. Look at these range shots the M240B is as I'm calling out my teammate there to my left, MH in that office on that desk. Helping him out because he's just getting onslaughted there. Again, that's what this is about, you know, using teamwork. We're all obviously in voice contact communication using good quality mics and working collectively as a team here at this point to secure position Bravo. And again, still massive resistance here on the enemy's behalf here. The left shots, right shots, flanking shots, head-on shots. You know, again, I know when to pull back. I know when I'm heavily suppressed. And I really got to be cautious and watch my ammo count on this gun because it goes through it pretty quick. When I fire this gun, a lot of times, I'm usually burst firing it quite a bit and occasionally going fully auto depending on you know, how my hit detection's working at that point in time. But obviously, I hop down here anytime I'm taking fire, watching my flanks, allowing my teammates to spawn up on me here. Of course, assault class guys are real important on this map in particular. But again, support too. You can see here is a dominating role I pretty much played through the whole throughout this whole match. Look at that guy! I just took that guy out in the ticket booth with a headshot with an M240B with a grip. I mean, again, this gun's, in my experience, one of the most accurate light machine guns and by far the most belt-fed accurate light machine gun there is in the game right now. And I love having that grip on because it allows me to be much more mobile as opposed in previous content where you see me always hunkering down with bipods in these types of positions. Don't get me wrong, the bipod is very effective, but I'll take a foregrip any day if it kind of gives me like almost bipod-like accuracy with this setup, which is something I really think the M240B greatly benefits from. Guy here shooting some smoke in. That's a good tactic on this map when they start pulling out the smoke to try to break through spawns here. Again here, I mean, I'm still going on this kill streak, guys. I mean, how many is this? I'll have to look at the end. I know it was over 15. It just seemed like this kill streak never ended as I just continually pushed up here and you know, being really aggressive about taking on this team, throwing out suppressive fire. And, you know, take note of our squad perks as well. I've made a video about squad perks in the, just the other day. Look at this little attack again. Finally, get some C4 down. And this time I'm going to be a little more patient and try to observe this because you know for sure that the teams could come through this corridor at some point. I'm watching the mini-map. I see we got players watching the central alley there in the right alley. This is pretty much where you want to be in this map if you hold down B and C and just try to restrain yourself from going out capturing A. Take this guy out here, and here's a little surprise. Now you see me, now you don't. Thank you, teammate, for just shooting smoke right in my face, right in the middle of me, you know, running out of bullets. Just absolute worst time for something like that to happen. I don't know who that was that shot smoke right there, but again, that's another example. You never know what you'll get, you know, in a public lobby, you know, with public players. But you can see here, on that previous scoreboard, and this is kind of a suicide run right here. I was like, oh, heck with that. I don't want to waste 6 seconds reloading. I'm just gonna go out here and we'll just call it good on that kill streak. And there's my little dog tag people like to comment on. Yes, I do troll the motor. I do think it is a versatile tool in this game. And I've shown you time and time again in videos how that can break the stalemate of you know, any given match. I was playing on Grand Bazaar before this. I got pulled up another triple kill today with mortar. Picked up another 12 kills in that match total. It's a good tool. Obviously on a map like this, you're not going to use it. But C4, that's the other beautiful aspect of support. So again here, watching this center doorway, getting ready to make a push up here. Again, I'm trying to watch these doors again. C4 again. Anytime I suspect somebody's around a corner, I'm just gonna throw C4 there just to be sure. Didn't see any hit markers. So here again on the flank. This is why support's so good. You couldn't do this with an AEK or M416. You get about 2 of those guys, and then you'd be in the middle of reload. Yeah, here I am going, you know, killing 4 guys. Just destroyed their whole flank, squad wipe ribbon. Now my team's pushed up, throw out some ammo, move on. You know, that's why support's so good. I hate to keep harping on that, but that's just your classic example of why I think this class is so incredible. I mean, don't get me wrong, assault class guys have the best weapons in the game. I was playing with the AEK the other day. I have to post up a review of that because everybody keeps asking me to post a review up the AEK. And it was like easy mode on. That's the best way I could describe that gun. I mean, it's good for killing 1 or 2 guys, and it can do that all day long, maybe 3. But, you know, I found myself stopping short every time. Oh, look at this. What do you think? Long range kill M240B? Let's just pop it. Pop it. Yeah, that's right. Headshot. How many times I gotta show you this, guys? It's still not convincing, but I'm gonna keep harping on this until you catch on. But what I was finding myself with the AEK the other day is like I was successful in pushing up to the flank because that's my move, you know, the wind shear move, flank the team, and I would, you know, successfully kill 3 guys getting to the point I want to be at. But then when I finally got to that, you know, the place I want to be, it's like, okay, now what do? I've got 4 guys in front of me, and you know, I'm stuck. You know, I can maybe kill 1 or 2 of them, and then obviously someone's going to turn around and take me out because I'm massively outnumbered. Not the case with support classes. You know, they can handle large groups in enemies all day long. Now here's something happened. What's happening here? They've secured both positions back. We've got some better players in here. They're bipoded up. We got high-level colonels. We're like, gentlemen, this ain't good. Now, so what I did here again is, you know, being a versatile player, I switched my class. Going to Recon. I pitched up here. I got a tugs down. I got a respawn beacon. You know, I did that underneath the escalator there before. Pushed up here, put another one up. You know, changing my class because the tugs, you know, when they're all embedded up here, you got to know situationally where the enemy is. And you know, intelligence is power in this kind of game mode. We got lots of infantry running around, and you're trying to get a feel for where everybody's at. Here, MH is trying to call out a guy behind me. You know, this is vital. You know, changing your class when you can. Now, there's a member of my team. I'm not gonna name him out, but he's a good player, and I don't mean to pick on you, but you know who I'm talking about. But he backed out of this game right at this moment and came back, and I mean he's back now, I think. And but he was, I heard him bitching about getting knifed in this match, and you notice I don't get knifed once in this match. But I think he mentioned he got knifed 6 times, and he attributed that to his dog tag. And so he left the lobby, changed his dog tag, came back into the game, and I was a little upset about that because, I mean, let's talk about this, guys. I don't give a shit what kind of dog tag you got on. If I'm going to go make the decision to knife you, it's not like I, you know, spam the select key to find out which player is this that has that dog tag I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. I'm going to go knife him. No. It's like if I have the opportunity to knife you, I'll take advantage of it, but most part I don't. But I find out in my experience, if I'm getting knifed, more than often, the reason I'm getting knifed is that I'm overly aggressive and I'm not watching my back, and I'm just being, I'm not using wise gameplay. So if you push up excessively, or you're not watching your back, or you're not using proper strategy, more than often some guys are going to come knife you. And it's not a reflection of what dog tag you have. I don't care if you got 100 level Colonel dog tag on, or if you got, you know, the DICE approved dog tag, which I've yet to get, by the way, guys. Come on, DICE, help a brother out. But it's like, yeah, that may have a small role to play, but I think most of the time, 9 times out of 10, if you get knifed, it's just due to poor gameplay or poor decision making. That's just my opinion. Again, we know who we're talking about, my clan. I'm not trying to harp on you, dude. It's just, that was my experience, and we'll let it rest at that. Now look at this, guys. This is where I screw up. Again, the flank tactic again. You know, I'm like, who do I shoot here? What do I do? I'm like, oh, I got guys all around me. Let me just pick this guy. No. More likely what I should have done is moved up here to give myself a little more cover, because obviously I wasn't taking into account the left door to my left. So that wasn't really good tactic. I probably should have gone up straight up behind him, because he probably only had a clue, and take him on that way. Now right here, I've got a grip. I don't have a bipod, so I got to peek these corners, but I can't get over zealous here. Shoot one guy, maybe 2, throw some bullets down range, but once you're suppressed, you're done. If you're suppressed, here's a failed knife attempt, but I don't got time to teabag. We got to move on. But once you're suppressed and you know the enemy's down there, move on. You know, adjust your gameplay, change your tactics. I'm going to take cover here, take a moment to reload all day long with this. Kind of hate how long it takes to reload. Come back around. I'm not going to go in that door. I'm going to go as far back as I can, get my little sniper buddy, come up behind the team, and just start plinking away. And that's what you want to do. And I didn't stick around there long. Did you see that again? I know my back's exposed, so I'm pulling out again. I'm throwing out C4 here. Again, that didn't mean to throw it there in that wall, but in case somebody wants to run in here, I'll have that advantage, because I know my weapon's not the best at close range. If that guy comes running in here with an AEK or a P90, more likely my M240B I could take him out, but my C4 sure as hell will. So again here, push up again. I was trying to save that teammate time. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it. But now I want to talk about, as we pushed up here, we still got, looking at the mini map, guys to my right, the center alley, far alley. So lots of resistance again. I'm putting C4 down as just as a piece of assurance, or insurance, that is, in case for some reason my teammates get wiped out with M320 or something right here. I'll fall back, I'll detonate that C4, you know, try to stem the enemy team's progression. Right here I want to talk about angle exposure. Situations like this, I mean, look how little exposure I have in this kind of situation. You know, I've basically got my reticle locked down in a very small area of the corridor in front of me. That's real important, increasing your survivability in lots of situations like this. And right here, that was full-on bad hit detection. I mean, I was full auto on that guy's head, and it wasn't registering any hits, but I think I may have been suppressed. Again, any kind of suppression in this game, accuracy goes to crap. It doesn't matter how close an enemy is to you. But angle exposure is real important about knowing when to expose your body. And look at this epic camp. Oh, golly. There you go. Look how quick that 80K puts you down at close range. It's like this one-shot kill. Yeah, and that guy was playing smart. I think he was kind of predicting somebody flanking. So he was using that bush, and those bushes right there to his advantage for cover. Right there's a guy bipoded up. Again, this is a great area to be right here behind these kind of, I don't know what the heck you call them here, but, you know, the entrance barriers onto the next section. You know, that's kind of a critical area. That and the ticket booth are the two sections you want to make a decision to determine whether or not you want to push up collectively. I would stay back behind those if you're not confident or you don't have any support like you do here. Once you got teammates up here with you, then push up to your ticket booth. Move on, watch the cover. And again, it's just 3 access points here like always. Always using cover anytime I can. You know, this is Dan's MAV right here. Like, who puts a MAV down in the middle of a foot traffic area? And that kind of tripped me up there a little bit. But guys, if you don't know, the MAV does not detect motion on the ground nearly as well as the tugs does. So there's no reason you should have a MAVs on Operation, or MAV, M-A-V, on Operation Metro as opposed to tugs. Because if you're trying to get it to detect motion, you want to have the tugs. I think it has twice the range of what the MAV does. Now, it used to be the MAV used to really do well with as a motion detector, but I think they've nerfed the range on it considerably. And most people agree with me on that. Again, look at that 80K. Oh, I mean, I try to do my best with M240B. It doesn't win every time. I mean, you see I got about half his health down. But here we are again. You know, these guys are putting up a good fight. You know, now is this a point in time where you make the decision, do I push up past this line or not? Well, I don't got too much support up here. You know, I see some guys on the mini-map getting pretty close here. No, I think I'm going to stick back here just a little bit longer, you know, shake off suppression. And I think, I was just double checking back there, make sure nobody got by this guy. Again, here, looking at the mini-map. Got guys to my right. Here it comes, boys. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. This is pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. So this guy just killed me. Got resurrected. Get pushed back up here. Panic, shoot, look at the mini-map. Guy right here coming up behind me trying to knife me. Run, 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 go, run, Force, run. Another guy up here caught him off guard. C4. Another one. This guy, sniper. Yeah, sniper gets a C4. There we go. There's 3. And then right up here I feel 2 more, but then somebody spawns and beautiful. Beautiful. That's right. 800 points, triple kill at the end, 6 straight with the C4. Gotta love that. I was pretty excited about that. That was a lot of fun. Of course, you know, maybe a little bit newbie, but you know, times like that. I mean, would I have gotten those 3 guys at the end without C4? Probably not. Yeah, I'm a suicide bomber, I guess. Call me the terrorist, whatever you want. But hey, you know, play to win, 800 points. I'll take a triple kill any day, 1 for 3. Again here, look, I mean, massive resistance. All points look like there has some kind of action on here. So we take a moment to pause, assess what's going on here. Reload as usual. Takes, you know, forces you to take a moment to pause. See a guy burn an A. He's bipoded up. Peek this corner. Tap that. Drop it. There you go. Watching the flank again. Peek. You see how I'm cautious about those corners again. It's you never know who's looking at what corner. And you know, if there's no reason to be charging around corners unless you're confident that you got a tactical advantage. Again, here's a great clip coming up. Massive resistance here. Guys coming out everywhere. I got lucky on that kill. Teammates getting shot up here. Look at that mini-map, about 4 or 5 targets. I'm like, dang it. Put some C4 down here. Trying to get up in here. Again, C4. There you go. And there's still more out here running around. Now, I actually almost pulled off a pretty good kill here, but unfortunately I didn't. But, you know, again, I'm spamming C4 here. I've got a lot, you know, this is a reason to have squad explosives in your squad, because it allows you to carry much more explosives. Obviously, they're spawning down here. And I'm watching this mini-map here, and I see those guys. I'm out of ammo. You know, again, this is another great reason C4 is good, because if you're out of ammo, you know, this gives you just a little more time. You know, buy yourself some time. I'm watching the mini-map here. Seeing them run down there, and see, I just detonated that just a second too soon. If I would have waited just a little bit longer, I think I would have got those two guys. And then, of course, I got over distracted. I knew that was going to happen at some point. A guy coming up behind me there. But it's good gameplay nonetheless. They're, you know, again, utilizing what equipment I had to increase my survivability. And it worked out. Again here, what is going on? Call me the meat grinder. I mean, guys spawning up all over me. I mean, good stuff. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if it helped you out. Good tactics. You know, keep your wits about you. And I'll have more to come. Look for my review of the AEK coming up here pretty soon. Easy mode on that one. Fortunately, I couldn't show you the combat efficiency ribbon because I got that in the previous match. But I enjoyed this gameplay. Guys, again, keep that in mind about tactical awareness. Just keep those points in mind. Teamwork, all that. And you'll be successful in this game. Thanks for watching.